Today I will be presenting on computer applications for special populations regarding hand washing by Diana DeShields. The talking points will entail activity and lesson goals, overview of the student, the environment, tasks, assistive technology tools, demonstration of low-tech custom assistive technology tools, and a checklist. The activity and lesson goal. The activity entails daily life skills of hand washing effectively. They will be provided with prompting, reinforcement, and along with other tactics. As each step will be taught, the client will show mastery after 5 consecutive trials before it is ensured that they have mastered each step effectively. Now, what is the goal? Fade away from prompting and learning each step individually. Overview of the student. They are a child around the age of 4 years. They are in preschool and they are autistic and receive applied behavioral analysis, also known as ABA, weekly for 3.5 hours. The sessions entail daily life skills such as putting on clothing, eating with utensils, washing their hands, and personal hygiene. Motor imitation skills, matching items, and complying with requests independently. They have the ability to grasp concepts independently upon practicing for several trials, but they have a tendency of reverting back into needing conditioning with concepts once again. For example, they could grasp the concept of labeling pictures, but the next day they may need modeling once again. Along with hand washing, they could grasp the concept instantly, but water can become a distractor, which results with them playing instead of accomplishing the task of washing their hands. Environments. The activity and lesson will take place in the child's home. Upon mastery, the skill will be used in other environments. It is important the environment is secure in terms of the bathroom. It is important to have a visual aid and in the beginning of teaching the steps. Communicate each step with the child. While communicating the steps, it is important to initiate each step hand over hand. Tasks. What is the goal? Ensure the child can properly hand wash without hand-over-hand prompts, verbal prompts, and visual prompts. In the beginning, it is important to ensure there is a visual aid for the client to view the steps, along with implementing pictures with each step. They will need hand-over-hand, verbal, and visual prompting, which will result in slow fading of these specific prompts. Backward and forward chaining will also be facilitated. Break the visual aid steps into 9 steps, individual steps of hand washing up. 1 step at a time, and once they have mastered it, begin fading away from that step and move on to the next step until they have mastered the 9 steps independently. To ensure mastery is their ability to fully accomplish the task after 5 consecutive trials. Assistive technology tools. There will be low and mid-tech assistive technology, visual aid of steps that is laminated, dry erase marker, and with supporting the child's needs, provide constant modeling, prompts, and reinforcement before fading these supports from the child. The modeling could entail hand over hand or providing video clips of children washing their hands on their iPad. The prompts could include verbal praise such as, "What is next?" "Okay, after the water is on, what are we doing?" The reinforcement could entail verbal praise such as, "Awesome, you got this, you did it." Now this would be the demonstration of the visual aid of the low-tech custom assistive technology tool. As you can see on the cursor, they're numbered 1 through 9. And as I stated, individually, each step will be taught hand over hand. So hand over hand with the client, you'll turn on the faucet water. Same thing with wetting hands, getting soap, scrub hands, rinse hands, turn water off, get paper towel, dry hands, throw towel away. And the goal is to eventually fade away from doing hand over hand to see if the client has shown mastery of each step. And in terms of the paper model being laminated with that dry erase marker, to show independence with the client, they're going to mark off with a check mark or however they would like to mark it off with their mastery so that they show, okay, I did the first goal, I'm able to do that, now let's move on to the second goal. This can push them into accomplishing the tasks 1 through 9. And here's the checklist I'm talking about. The tools needed is a dry erase marker, a napkin, of course, to wipe off the marks for next session. And with the dry erase marker, if they successfully turned on the water with the fading of not doing hand over hand, they can do a check mark or, again, any type of mark that suffices them. Thank you for listening to my presentation.